Well, in the first 9-8 matchup of this Summit League tournament this year, it was Kansas City against Omaha. The Roos charged back and almost pulled off a March Magic moment the way they did a year ago when they hit that half-court buzzer-beater heave at the horn to beat Denver in the first round and move on to the second round. Well, their magical run a year ago didn't translate over to this year. Instead, it's Omaha that's going to move on to Saturday. And they have no shortage of success when March hits. Carrie Banks always finds a way with her squad to win in this Summit League tournament. 2 of the last 3 Summit League championship games have included the Omaha Mavericks. They were in it last year against South Dakota State. They'll play South Dakota State tomorrow. It's a massive, massive game for them against a team that's won 37 straight Summit League contests, including last year's 3 in the Summit League tournament when they went undefeated. They're looking to go undefeated again. They're the top seed in this Summit League tournament, and they've beat Omaha twice this year by an average of 29.5 points. So again, that mountain is massive for the Mavericks, but it is March, and anything can happen at this point. That game will tip off at 3 o'clock tomorrow right here on Summit League Network. On the men's side, 4 double-digit scores for South Dakota was not enough for South Dakota to overcome Oral Roberts. The Golden Eagles came back in the second half, hit some big shots when they needed them, and move on to Saturday. So a big matchup for them as well, and it's going to be against top seed South Dakota State also on the men's side. That game will tip off at 6 o'clock here on Summit League Network and on Midcoast Sports Plus. It was 23 points, 7 rebounds, rather 7 assists for Isaac McBride, the senior, leading the way for Oral Roberts at the point guard position, dishing out dimes and also cashing in some big points. They had 3 players in double digits, and they move on with their big win over South Dakota tonight in front of a good atmosphere on this Friday to tip things off. We'll be back tomorrow with the first game at 12:30. That'll be North Dakota State against Denver, the 7-2 matchup on the women's side, and then 3 more games right after that. As we get this thing rolling here at Summit League Tournament, Kienan Dixon here with you. We'll have coverage for you all weekend long as we crown a champion on Tuesday.